know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just to be safe. I'm also gonna go ahead and record it.
Yeah, always do that. Don't rely on Craig. He's
I mean, my recording gets the call audio too, but last time apparently it fucked it up. I mean, Luminize.
Oh yeah, your match with Luminize is all fucked.
Alright, so I should be good. I'm recording with both OBS and GeForce. So. Alright, I'm ready.
Somebody want to count us down, I guess?
Yeah. Alright, I'll count you down. Alright, you ready?
Ready.
Alright. Alright. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
The Angus countdown.
I hope they went. I can't verify if they
Yeah.
went.
What the did?
What? Okay, in which civilized society do we go on 1, huh?
America.
One is not the last number. 0 is the last.
I've done that.
Okay, well, to be fair, you don't say 0 when you count down either, so.
Well, I say go, but I mean, most people
So
go.
essentially is 0.
Whatever. Take a 1 second penalty at the end.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Alright.
It's not gonna make a difference.
If we,
Just-
if it,
Do I have to
if
talk
it's
to this
off
fucking
10
dragon?
seconds at the end,
Oh, possibly.
Anyway, welcome
Yeah,
to a
it's
Group
off
D
by-
match. This is
Yeah,
basically
you're gonna introduce
Yeah, this
everyone.
is
do all
a good
bosses,
match of
100% 2 of them,
Cyreides
and finish
versus
like Gnasty Gnorc. That's pretty much
What are they
it.
doing?
So they have
What's
to
the
reset 2 levels and beat Master Mark, is that right?
So we're going through all bosses. We have to 100% 2 of them,
Bosses.
and then beat
Oh, it's a
Gnasty.
boss rush.
Pretty much.
I like.
Yep, all bosses, 2 of
Well,
the
the many
100%.
Short
and
activities you
then
can do in Spyro 1.
Cyreides
Also
off to a
that.
great start.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Getting mad.
Never had that
Yep,
happen.
and in this room,
Yeah,
we
you
have
get
everyone
launched.
talking over each other because we have a billion guest commentators.
Jesus.
You have to say it correctly, Al. How many guys
I
can
can tell you the worst.
billion
the worst
guest
one is already
commentators.
the posted dog.
Woo!
I got like launched off the fucking platform like instantly. Holy shit.
Yeah, you want to see what that's like in 60 frames per second? Holy shit.
Now
Yeah,
I'm
holy
curious.
shit.
Yeah, imagine it being twice as high. That's all I'll say.
But what you guys didn't realize is that you have to do Gnasty Gnorc in 60 frames.
Yeah,
Please no.
that's,
Yeah,
Which
You wouldn't be able to
supposedly is
reach him.
impossible.
it's not impossible, but it's close to impossible.
Do you guys remember way back when, in like 2013, when everyone tried to get 48 frames per second, like as the thing? Remember that?
Yep, I remember
It
that.
was weird. I've seen some, like everything
very
looks
specific.
unnatural and jittery. I don't like it. They did the
48
Hobbit.
frame rush.
Yeah, they did the Hobbit in 48 frames.
I don't know how I feel about that.
why 48 frames though? Like, why was that a desire?
It's just
'cause
double
it's
of 24.
double- Yeah, that's right.
Double
Yeah, so
speed
it's
of
meant to
the
make it
30.
like more natural or something. But in doing it,
It's not.
because our eyes are so
One.
used to 24 frames per second, everything just looks weird and unnatural.
Yeah, but doesn't 60 have the benefit of the lower latency though?
Yeah, when it matters.
Yeah, I think film frame rates are different to video games because in film it's like
Yeah.
you're showing a still image.
Oh, you're talking film. I thought
Yeah,
you meant,
yeah.
I thought you meant someone was trying to play games at 48 FPS specifically. I was like,
Oh my god, can you imagine that?
I was like,
That
why
would be
would
like
you-
that would be
It
weird.
would be awful. It would be awful.
Yeah, I was like, why 48? Like, that's a weird number to say.
Yeah, why not though?
Yeah, come on, 48. Get behind 48. Actually, I'm gonna start the movement to bring 48 frames per second back, even though it sucks.
Yeah. Well, like.
in fact, from now on, all my speedruns are gonna be at 48.
My G-Sync doesn't even work under 50, so do that.
Do you guys remember when you used to have fraps and you used to have the frame rate in the top left-hand corner, whatever?
I still do, but I
Yep.
use speed for it.
I tried using it once.
Yeah, I think some people still use fraps.
Yeah, well,
To
I
be
was
fair,
using fraps
I'm using
at the
Bandicam
start of the talk.
currently,
Yeah.
so
Maybe it's not broke.
Wait, what are you using?
Perhaps is if I'm using
Handycam.
Xbox Beta games that don't have a training.
Oh,
Hey,
far
look.
out. That's nostalgia right there.
Look, as long as no one is using unregistered Hypercam 2, I'll be happy.
But what if it's registered?
Oh, wait, what am I
Hypercam
doing
2?
that for? I'm fucking stupid.
That's okay.
Oh,
No,
I know
no
where
one
the portal
registered
is.
Hypercam 2 though. No one ever registered it. No one went to the effort.
That cost you a little bit.
Because
I
I'm
don't know.
too enthralled by that wonderful little thing below.
Why am I've like freed some dragons. I'm like, why am I doing this?
I just tried to like go to the fucking flight level or whatever the hell it is in Peacekeepers because I'm an idiot and I forgot. Dr. Shemp was.
What, are you trying to play
right
the
there
game
instead.
normally? You fool.
This is my Spyro $1 showing.
What you guys didn't know is that this is actually a 120% race.
Oh my god, we'll be here all
See you
day.
again in a couple years. Finish.
Just when you think
Oh.
answers, we change the question. Ah, damn you, Shem. Come on.
Was that a Rowdy Roddy Piper reference there?
That was from something else.
Yeah, that's what Roddy Piper says.
Shemp was being a giant. Shemp was being a giant booty with
Hot.
That guy looked like
Or-
he had a face plant death there.
Where I'm missing a 10 somewhere.
You're a 10 in my heart.
Oh.
Oh.
Was that episode of The Simpsons? You know, Rock Bottom, where they have groundskeeper.
Oh.
Really, what do they call him? Rowdy
Roddy
or
Peeper.
something? That's it.
Oh
Rowdy.
man, Willie, a great representation of this country.
That's right.
I
yeah.
hope someone gets that sick guy. I was like, what was he say? That guy is sick. It was like, Homer, he helped you out.
Yes, I remember. Yeah. Homer, he helped you. It's like, God, could you see with the? Can you hear the music, Marge? He's sick. So good.
I feel like that's a good representation of the American spirit right there.
Yeah, it is. Definitely. Yeah. The American zeitgeist encapsulated.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
that's
remember
Beach
back in the day.
The days of the old school yard.
No, I was gonna say, do you remember when it was Americans versus you all? You remember?
Yes, I recall. It's Americans versus you all. Yeah.
What was that about again? Like, who was doing what? I forgot
Alright.
what that was about.
Alright, so you just stop ship, get him. Oh no.
Yeah. Bandy instigated the ire of Max because he said he'd burn the American flag or something, and
Right.
and then I don't know, some shit happened. Then Max made the announcement that it's America versus you all. So, yep, that was it.
Does that monkey? Were you Team America in Americans versus us all?
Yeah,
I don't know if it was even in that one.
yeah, you were.
had
You're
to.
around. Yeah, would you have
I
joined
guess.
Max's? Oh, he would have joined Max's Confederate Army. Wow.
Whoa, genius.
I don't understand why people really give that much of a shit about the American flag. Like, it's a thing. But, like,
Just don't burn it, okay?
I don't even give a shit if you do that.
People
Put it
work
on the
hard to make
shredder.
that flag.
Oh no, they can't charge you. It's not illegal. It's just part of the flag code to not burn it, but it's not actually in law.
The flag code.
Yeah, it's a code. The code of the flag is one
Some
thing you
dumb,
can't.
weirdly pseudo-patriotic shit.
But you
I
can't
knew
do it.
somebody that could not go to any country without taking the Scottish flag with them.
Yep.
Which literally, like, okay, like, fair enough, it's patriotism, but you're literally asking for a fight in some cases.
True.
You know, was it sorry, I heard myself there, like. it
Ah,
doubled.
the echo.
I don't
Oh.
like hearing myself. I don't like hearing my voice back. It doesn't sound good sometimes. But what was I saying? Yeah, doesn't
beautiful.
Northern Ireland not have a flag or something like that? Is that something? There's no official
Yeah, it does.
flag of Northern Ireland.
There you go.
Does it?
Yep, it has basically it's the St. James's cross, but with the red hand of Ulster on it, or St. George's
Oh,
cross. Sorry.
I
That's
thought
the
that was an
exact-
unofficial kind of thing. I didn't think that was like
No,
an
that's it.
actual sanctioned
No.
flag.
No, that's their flag.
Is
That's their official flag.
I swear there's something about that. I might have to fact check that one at some point.
No, like it's that is Northern Ireland's flag. That's the St. George's Cross with the red-handed Ulster. That's their official flag.
Also, speaking of Northern Ireland, what happened to Lyle? Like, why has he been absent? Where's he been?
He just doesn't have the banter right.
I don't know. He was like here at the start of the tournament, and I haven't heard from him since.
Jackie D just posted a really weird flag there.
I don't know. Let's see.
This is the Welsh flag.
It's definitely a flag.
Looks quite pornographic. Yeah. Is that your family crest, Jackie D?
No. Something to do with the IRA or something? I don't know.
Jackie D, every time you're in a speedrun, you always...
Wait, Cyreides, wait!
God damn it.
That's
too fast, too
I
fast.
tried to
Yeah.
stop. I couldn't stop.
How's the speedrun going?
Sorry, I can't help but notice how you
It's
died in
going.
every world so far in creative
No,
ways.
Wow.
I'm very bad.
I just died. Wow, that was...
In where?
Probably haven't died as much as Sai has, though.
Where did
I
you
think
die?
it's,
I accidentally charged into the fireworks and then drowned in the swamp. Yeah.
Wait, you're already in Beastmakers?
Yeah.
Oh, well, fucking...
Yeah,
Have you,
unfortunately,
100%
Blowhard's
ate
pretty
any of
quick.
the bosses yet?
Yeah, 100% in Shemp and Blowhard.
Ah, Fez.
well, that's an interesting couple of bosses to 100%.
I suppose Blowhard's easy enough with everything being in a straight line.
Fuck.
Toasty would be easier than Shemp, I would think.
Yeah, probably actually.
Because Shemp has that like extra key. Actually, no, maybe not. Actually, maybe not. Maybe that was
It's
the.
not,
good
it's
ones.
not too much out of the way. You just have to go on that extra land.
Shemp has
Yeah.
one attack that's kind of annoying, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got the key thing. You gotta do the key thing in that area at the top there. But that's pretty easy actually. That's not. That would take like no time.
Yeah.
Toasty, you gotta go in that separate area and fuck around with the dogs and stuff.
Yeah, it's mostly the dogs with Toasty that's the problem, actually.
Where the fuck am I going?
You want
I hate
that
those dogs.
checkpoint
How come those
or not? You gonna risk it?
Wait, is Cyreides about to
Ooh.
game over? Is that what's gonna happen?
Which,
Yeah,
No,
I don't
just
think
gonna
it's doing
die
that
again,
badly.
probably.
which is great what happened in Spyro Jam, where like the dog like killed him while he was in the air and fell up into the air.
Yeah,
so
there you
that was amazing.
I hope Spyro Jam wins a speedrun.
Oh.
I really want to win.
I'm so
Why
used to
doesn't he
being
take
excited. I
damage?
completely forgot.
Oh,
Oh, you did game
And
over.
that's
my
the game
God.
over.
Oh,
Ignore what
hooray.
anyone just said.
Oh,
Right.
God.
Whatever.
Nothing.
Okay.
I want to
Nothing
know.
happened.
Is,
You didn't hear
how, has
anything.
how has Spyro Jam been playing Spyro for like 25 years now and he's like never got any better? It's a legitimate concern I have because he's like been, he's he knows Spyro pretty well. He's literally Spyro Jam.
He's pretending to be really bad at the game so he can surprise everyone one day.
When that day comes, I don't know. Because it's
One
hard
day
to
he'll
be
just
playing.
randomly come out with a world record.
I feel like I
He's
said
been
something
playing
like that. I feel like I said something like that in the speedrun. What Angus just said.
What? The Spyro Jam's really shit, even though he's been around for like ever.
No, even though he's named after series, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, his
Even though
parents named him after Spyro the Dragon. He's shamed them. They named him Spyro Jam Wars.
On his birth certificate, it says Spyro Jam 86.
Yeah, James, you're kind of echoing, so I'm just gonna
Oh.
mute you real quick. No, it's all good, pal. All good. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Well, actually, you know what? You're not echoing in there. You're okay.
Oh, the
Oh
poor
no,
lad
it's you
sounded
muted
bad there.
yourself. Okay.
Oh, I just got an
Oh.
email from
Ooh.
Do you know
Ooh.
today is World Hand Hygiene Day? Just FYI.
Oh, so just today? Okay.
Oh, so
Just
basically the
Yeah,
whole year.
after today, you don't have to wash your hands again.
No, just I don't know. Just take a minute's silence to wash your hands and to reflect on hand hygiene.
Please wash your hands, people.
Literally,
Please.
like after all this is over, there's going to be sanitizers in every single building.
Yeah.
That
Right,
should be
no joke.
already.
Ah man.
That should be a thing already.
Fortunately, this isn't
Like,
the prototype for Blowhard.
Oh wait, why am I?
Did any of you ever, as kids or as adults, ever put your hands on like an escalator, like the side of an escalator, like the railing?
There we go.
Thing?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, that
why I
is
didn't hit him
disgusting,
the
isn't it?
first
Like,
time.
imagine how many people touch that thing every day.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
I'm literally
Imagine-
vomiting as we speak.
Imagine if a little kid sneezed, right, and then put their hand, like sneezed into their hand, and then put their hand on the side of the escalator, and then you touched it. Huh?
And that's exactly why you don't lick escalators.
No, you don't lick them. Don't touch them.
Yeah,
Hey,
don't,
my advice is still valid.
don't lick toilets either.
Jackie saying, I don't think that's fine.
That's a good idea. Don't lick toilets. And don't
Also good advice.
Don't what?
just
Yeah,
don't
someone
lick
did that
toilets.
and they got COVID.
Just say don't lick toilets.
Yeah, that happened.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Mhm.
And don't eat urinal cakes either. They're not as good as they sound.
Well, why'd they call them
nice.
cakes if they don't want you to eat
The
it?
cake is not at all what they think.
No.
Yeah, that's kind of weird calling them cakes.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm too impatient for
You're the
this.
train. Okay, so serious note though, I've noticed that Cyreides has died at least one creative way in each world.
Why? Why are you dying so? Actually, you're another
I'm
guy,
bad.
Cyreides, who's like been playing these games forever, and you still shit at it.
I'm just very bad. Oh my god. I'm very bad. I'm impatient. Very
Yeah,
impatient.
I think patience is definitely the thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Patience is not my strong suit. How the fuck did that hit me?
I
But
like
you're
how
a
that
massive
boar gave him a kiss before he died.
yeah, you gotta remember you can't hop that far up when charging in this one.
Yep.
Isn't it just a
Gator, how far are you into the run?
Oh god.
I'm in North Coast.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Eesh.
End my suffering, please.
That's right, because you gotta beat each level to get to Gnasty Gnorc, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Where the fuck am I going?
What
Oh
was
my
that
god,
yours?
there's yelling. There's domestic happening outside my
no,
window.
Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't. Oh. Oof. Trying to barge through here.
Is there a way to get up here that's not
Yeah,
annoying?
that's something I miss. Like a good
There's
old
one
joystick.
way.
But it's annoying.
Yeah, this is...
All that social distancing, that doesn't happen anymore.
Well, technically there's two ways, but
fuck
one
that.
way's harder.
No.
I forgot what it's like to play this level when half the barrels actually work because I'm freaking DC and reignited it.
Yeah, like
Mm.
some things like feels really strange when you come back to the original after playing Reignite.
Oh yeah.
Fuck Reignited Trilogy, that's all I have to say. I'm done with
I
Reignited
enjoy
Trilogy. What'd you say, Al? You enjoy it?
I did enjoy it, yes.
I feel like I heard
Fuck,
you
It was
decline,
alright,
but
but it kind of fell apart by the third
Okay,
game.
you're allowed to be wrong.
I
I like
Say
it, but
I
don't
love it,
love
and I try to ignore the problems, but I can't.
There's too many for me to
I can't
ignore.
acknowledge that there are.
They butchered Spyro 3 and I can't deal with it.
It was a
What
quick
is that?
it was a cash grab, is all it was, plain and simple. They were
I
trying
mean,
to
it
grab
literally
cash.
got thrown into development only because Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy did well. Fuck me.
Well, I mean, that was part of the reason why I
That's
thought
one,
Insane
but
Trilogy
I still
was
rushed
relevant.
3 in particular.
Door not opening.
And I'm not going to deny that.
I think
Do you have
as-
to 100% the levels?
So
Only
there was
2
an
of 'em.
expectation from a lot of fans that, that would happen when they bought Insane Trilogy.
I think as many problems as Reignited has, it's a good thing that they now know what not to do for any future Spyro
Oh,
games.
fuck.
I guess the best thing I can say is at least it exists.
Yeah.
Come on,
I
at least
can't
beat
even say
Metalhead.
It angers me that it exists.
Yeah,
But
Skater,
you're-
just to remind you, you have to beat
Oh,
two
that's
levels,
true.
two
Dude,
boss
dude,
levels,
dude,
100%.
You learn something new every day. I didn't know you had to
That's
free. I didn't know you had to free the dragon in Gnasty's world in order to open it.
Wait, have you only 100% one boss level, Skater?
No, I did too.
Oh, which one? Oh yeah, you did. Why were you reminding him, Al? You did it.
Because he was asking.
Just to be thorough.
I would suggest double checking before you defeat Gnasty Gnorc, just in case you miss something and you have to sit through the credits to fix it.
Oh,
Fucker!
Okay,
Mainly
that's
because I
brutal.
didn't Ask.
Ooh.
So I just figured out better.
I feel for that one.
Partly, you should really let him get hoisted by his own card.
Oh, well, that's nice. It actually puts you in front of the portal.
Because he tends to like shoot his own.
I didn't know it actually did that.
Ow. Fucking punch myself in the face with my microphone.
Have you tried not doing that?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Good. The paracetamol's kicking in now. Okay, because I fucking love when that happened.
Paracetamol.
Yeah, my fucking head hurts.
Why don't you go to bed then, huh? Sleep.
I
off.
will. But I was sleeping earlier, so you know.
I mean, why would you sleep when there's a speedrun happening?
That's why. Yeah, we've got to stick around, Angus. Actually, it's good that you joined because I was worried I'd have to moderate the whole thing myself. But, yeah,
I'm not doing a great
try
job
not
of
to go after the ones that are flashy.
well, that's why you're Ratchet and I.
Huh? Yeah, that's right. So, gotta record the weekly roundup in about an hour or two.
I don't have any health, so that's good.
Oh
Is there anything around here? Nope. Okay.
No.
Nope.
This week. I don't know.
Effectively, you're screwed out of health.
You little bastard.
Who should I put on the list? Any suggestions?
Stefaski.
Stefaski. Oh yeah, it's a good one. I'll put her on the list.
Yeah, good point.
I'll stick her on the list. I'll say Stefaski. No. I'll tell her next week she'll be on the list if she doesn't get it right.
Right, wait.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now. Oh, you missed.
I think
there we
I
go.
like to give people a little bit of wiggle room. Muddy Maestro was going to be on the list, but he did his races this week, so that's okay.
I shouldn't be taxing. I shouldn't be inferior.
Oh my god, what is that?
What?
Oh, Jackie, I'm so sorry.
I hear myself.
What was that?
It's
It's
fine.
his echoing microphone.
Oh my god. That was unbearable. That was spookily unbearable.
Yeah. No, you.
Mark's doing his leg day right now.
No, Angus, you do a good job with the wiggle room because you gave like Retro Ricky enough time to respond and he never did. So, yeah.
That's right. I mean, the thing is, right, is like I don't feel like there's a huge rush to get rid of people. Like, you know, it's not like must get rid of people. But I understand that like what will happen is if you let people sit around and do nothing. Right, you get to week 6, and then there's one person who's done.
Oh no!
Anyway, I'll finish that thought. There's one. You wait till week 6, right, and then you got one person who's done no races.
Wow.
Then somehow they have to do 7 races or 8 races in the span of like 2 weeks. But they're only free on weekends. So you can only get like 2 races per week out of them, and then you're left like delaying round 2 starting because you're waiting on like one person who everyone has to race, and then you get a massive backlog of only races against that one person.
I suppose it does depend on who the person is, like, because sometimes it's a kind of the point of some people are guaranteed to make to the next round anyway, so
yeah, well that's right. So like, but the thing is, it's like that's why we're talking about making like certain things walkovers, and I think like if it gets to this late stage in the round, like I think if it gets to like week 4, there's no point in replacing someone in week 4 or 5 because already a whole month has gone past, and especially if they're not in a position to win the group, you may as well just like give everyone an automatic win over them.
yeah, that's fair.
I think so. I think that makes sense. And
yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Well, that's kind of like
this one.
Yep.
the thing with Max. Like when Max left the tournament, we reverted all his wins to losses. We wiped his slate basically, so those had to go back. But he quit at the end of round week 1, so it wasn't like we had to like do 5, 10.
Wait,
matches.
what?
It was literally 2 matches.
Okay, good, you recovered.
Oh my god.
I get stuck on that.
Yeah, I think
I thought the Zone Bucket was like, what? Max quit? What?
I'm watching Cyreides.
How are you struggling to get that?
No, sorry, Angus. Dessert was paying attention to the speed run.
I'm done.
Yeah,
What's the speedrun going on? What?
Let me in.
Okay, well, Cyreides tries to make this jump. How far are you along, Skater?
I finished right now.
What the fuck?
Congratulations.
Nice.
It
I
sucked
really feel
too
your
because-
pain, to be honest. Like,
There we go.
Oh my
No.
god.
But do you think
And there's the dream with
Wait,
it.
there's just there's an invisible wall there.
I got stuck in between two platforms right before you take me down, and I just got stuck.
Oh, I hate those
Wow.
ones. Yeah.
Great
Well,
job,
that's just-
Scare.
I'm actually looking forward to seeing if you two like actually screw up in the same areas.
Yeah, this one sounds like a fun one to watch, actually.
I
Oh, yeah.
doubt we screwed up in the same areas. I'm just very bad and somehow managed to find a way to just do dumb shit.
Yeah, you're discovering new things I didn't know about.
I really liked the accidental death in what was it, Magic Crafters with the supercharge.
I beat him.
Actually,
Whatever.
I just supercharged right
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you technically beat
done
him.
good there. Like,
Wait,
you
sorry,
surprised-
Skater. What was Skater saying? Skater, continue.
Oh no, I was just saying, I didn't die in Magic Craft. I just supercharged right into the portal.
Oh, cool.
That's what I attempted to do the first time, and then I ended up behind the mountains.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
you
in
kind of
Peacemakers,
overshoot it.
Yeah, in Peacemakers, I forgot how wide Spyro's running hitboxes. Just bonk the fireworks.
Oh, wait,
Cyreides,
I'm an
I
idiot.
think the
I
balloon is behind the
I
portal.
just realized.
It's great to see Skater's picked up a victory here. He's long overdue, so well done, Skater. to
Finally,
you.
I'm now
Yeah, congrats.
one and
Yeah, well
one
done.
and three, 1 and 4. I don't
Three.
know.
Well, if you can win all your next matches, you have a chance of finishing in the top 4.
Yeah, I don't think that's
But
gonna happen.
I think it's gonna be Group D has a very hard top 4, to be honest. I think
Yeah.
Danta, Desert Monkey, Ratchet 5, Muddy. That's like if you
That's
beat one of those
basically the top
guys,
4.
you got a good chance.
At this
Yeah.
point, Skater would only
I think we
have
already
the chance
raced.
of beating Muddy because he's done all the other races. So
Oh,
Oh no,
okay. So if you
no, I still have to race Muddy,
yeah, you still need to race Muddy. But you've
Pasty,
raced,
and Lumina, so I still have 3 more left.
Yeah.
3 more races.
Yeah. but like you've raced me, Ratchet, and Desert. So
yeah,
Yeah.
so if you
no
have to
chance
beat
of
Muddy,
beating us in time. So
yeah, you have to beat Muddy and then beat everyone else to get through to round 2.
which is a possibility.
It's possible.
It's-
but I don't think it'll
it's a
happen.
tall order,
gonna
but
happen
it's-
either way, so it's fine with me.
That's good. I'm glad you're having fun. I'm glad everyone's having fun.
Alright, that's okay.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
been a blast.
Let's just
All right,
fucking
well,
Hey,
let's end the speedrun here, I guess.
Well,
Yeah, please.
how far are you
Actually,
excited?
do you want to finish or are you just doing this for your pride
Yeah,
at this
let
point?
him finish.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's
Where
put him
are
out
you?
of his misery. End it here.
Yeah,
we
that's a good
could
idea.
just we could
Probably
end
should
it
show you
What
to
was
60
that
FPS
one-
at this point.
What was
I
that
think
one
this is
speedrun
bad.
where Ratchet 5 was like, alright, end the speedrun, end the speedrun, end the speedrun. Which one was that?
Yeah,
one?
it
Like,
Oh,
where
no,
he
It
was
was fun with me.
I don't know. Was it?
Yeah, it was the one vs Liam, I think.
Oh.
yeah, and he was like, alright, end it now, end it now, end it now.
Yeah.
I went to the wrong
I know.
port.
I'd say
Okay.
let Cyreides go ahead and should finish because make the video a little longer. So.
Oh, okay.
Been true.
Fair
And
enough.
So now,
if
so
anyone
yeah,
watches
that
this
means
far,
now everyone's just gonna be watching me suffer badly.
no, how about this? Let's
Take another
put a
5
secret
minutes of me
code in here,
suffering.
okay? If anyone, no, yeah, listen to this, alright? Okay, if anyone is watching this far, please comment, the cow jumped over the moon, okay? Comment that if you're this far.
What do they get?
The cow jumped over the moon.
The cat
Uh,
and the and the silver spoon. The
No, you don't have to comment that. And you can comment that too if you want, but I'm just saying, like, they just get my respect and admiration.
Hashtag
Oh,
justice
that's
for
worth-
48 frames.
that's worth nothing. But okay.
And I bet people are gonna go like, why are you talking about cow jumping over the moon? What's going on? I want in this, whatever this is.
Why am I- oh.
That's right. I want all the comments to be that, and then everyone's like wants to be part of my secret society of cows jumping over moons.
I love that idea.
If everyone wants to do this from now on, just implant a phrase like late into the speedrun and just see if you can get people to comment it in the comment section.
Oh,
I
like
like
one of those
But
like real quick pictures in the video that have to pause on.
It can only be after someone has already finished a run.
Yeah,
One
it has to be
person's
60
finished and someone else is yet to finish.
Definitely.
The end
like-
is not that way.
Because no one watches
Yeah,
like
I'm
this
like
late in the speedrun
struggling to
sometimes.
remember the level layout.
I'm guilty
for
of
these
that.
things.
As soon as it's over, sometimes I'm like, alright, it's over. idea.
Maybe Stephen Walker is still around. Is that a name? Stephen Walker, I think. That's
Yeah,
his name.
yeah. Someone shouted him out in a speedrun, and he got very excited about it.
Yep, that was me. I shout out their commenters, and I make sure they're appreciated because they're good folks.
You know, actually, I was watching a speedrun because Crystal Fisher linked me a match he and I had in Toy Story 2 like a year or two ago, and Lucas Bolton was in the comment section on it. I was like, what? It's Lucas Bolton.
Yeah, so told you I'd be an OG.
Yep.
I know. No, it's funny actually because Crystal Fisher, like when we were like looking at like whoever was in this tournament, he's like, oh yeah, we got this Lucas Bolton guy signed up. He's he's been around for ages. I'm like, has he? He's like, yeah. I'm like, what? And then now after he mentions it, now like on any old video I've been on in the comment section, it's like your name there. I'm like, holy shit, he has been around. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
how many deaths?
Oh, hey, Al, you weren't there, but you know Cola Pro, right?
Yep.
Do you know he found us through? Do you remember Supersonic?
Yes.
That's he was an OG Supersonic subscriber from like 2011, and he first saw me in Supersonic's Croc Let's Play.
Yeah. He
and then
later told me this. You weren't in the call when he told me this, but he went, oh yeah, Supersonic. He was like good friends with Angus. And I went, oh yeah, I kind of vaguely remember him. Then it started to click and the gears started to shift. And I started going, oh fuck, that guy. And I remember, that was Angus's really good friend. And I fucking went on his big tangent, like, oh my god, I remember him. He was in a tournament. Like, yeah.
IS5.
You and him are really fucking best friends.
Well, I wouldn't say best friends, but like we were quite good friends because he was like the first person. Like there was this like weird like other community that I was like originally a part of like back in the early days with him and like these English guys. I forget their name. There was like they had like this collab channel thing, and yeah, like we were all like sort of friends. We like co-commentated on each other's let's plays and stuff.
That's crazy. Yeah, because I remember that's
Stop
the
shooting
thing.
me!
Better watch out, the guy shoots some hot jelly at you.
God damn it. Alright, it's done. We're done. Game over.
Yeah.
Let's call it down.
No, keep going because I want to talk about Supersonic more. Sorry. So yeah, like because Cola Pro mentioned him to me, and then I was like,
consider this practice.
Remember he did Bug Bunny, and I remembered his intro as your lovely host Supersonic. I was like, oh my fucking god!
Right, that's right. Yeah. Here we go. And hello everyone, this is your lovely host Supersonic.
That's it. And it's gas because like I completely forgot he existed until like Cola Pro just mentioned his name, and then all those gears just clicked, and then I was like, oh my fucking god, I remember this guy. Like he's this fucking Dutch guy.
Oh wait.
He was a good guy. Although it's funny, he had a really thick Dutch accent.
Like, he did.
Like Johnny has basically no accent. He had like a very apparent accent.
Yeah, it's like a scale of like Johnny to Supersonic is like the two opposite ends with like Dutch accent. Whereas Johnny is like no accent, Supersonic is full accent. So,
yeah.
That's gas.
Gas and shit.
Yeah, Hert would probably be like 50-50, I'd say.
What about Anna Bomber?
Anna Bomber? He'd be a bit more closer to Johnny. He doesn't have that much stronger of an accent himself.
You met Anna Bomber?
I didn't meet him, but I was in a Skype call with him a few times.
Skype? What are you, an old man? Jesus Christ. Am I right, guys?
Well, I mean,
nasty.
Remember when Skype was a thing people frequently used?
Yep.
I don't know about that. I remember one of my fondest memories of, actually, not really a fond memory, but a memory of Skype I've had back in the old days was like Christian and Cal, King Europe 1, whenever they sold it to Microsoft, he was like, alright, this is the death of the community, we're not going to survive this, no one's going to be using Skype from now on. And he was like, let's use, what did he want to use? Mumble? Or
Mumble.
Like that?
It was terrible.
It was like, alright, everyone let's migrate over to Mumble, and everyone used Mumble for like Tuesdays, and it was like, no one liked it. We went back to Skype. Mumble.
That was an interesting time. Yeah, that period of Mumble, like it was like a week, and then everyone's like, "Oh fuck this shit," because you had to like keep a button pressed to speak or something.
Yeah, I think it was like touch to speak. Oh, no, you could deactivate it. I think.
Yeah.
Smart you got.
Yeah, Adam, it's really great to see the thieves running that knowledge.
yeah.
Is it your deserved monkey impression?
That's my deserved monkey impression. Yeah, my deserved monkey impression kind of like this. Like, yeah, watching Cyreides streams do really kind of shitty. That's
do your Muddy Meister impression, yeah.
Be like fucking, I know. Yeah, I'm watching Cyreides stream right now. No, yeah, he's really kind of shit. Like, it'd be kind of like that. I don't know.
Oh man.
Oh, James Jones just added me on Snapchat. What a lucky day.
Don't tell me you're gonna die to Gnasty Gnorc.
Oh yeah, thanks for the Facebook ad, Angus. Like, yeah, I've seen that.
Then again, he is the final boss, so.
Yeah. Who else can do an impression of in this call? Angus, I can't really. Dante would be kind of like this. You're like, I'm, a really nice guy. I'm Dante Fanta, and I like you all. And that's kind of like Aussie there at the end. But
I feel like if a Dante impression is very similar to a Christian Cal impression, to be honest.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. Yeah, he's kind of like it's kind of like, how like in Pokemon fucking XD or whatever it's called, there's like shadow Pokemon, like Christian's like the shadow version of Dante.
Or you have to purify him, and then you get.
I can see that.
I think I could do a Cyreides. Cyreides would be like, yeah, I'm just fucking shit at this. I have no patience. I just hate this game, and yeah, I'm just really shit.
What about do you have a Jackie D impression?
No, yes.
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, I thought it was 13 laps.
No, mother.
Oh.
What about a
just I just be really loud and just talk like in this Lucas Bolton.
Yeah, no checkpoint here.
Wait, is this going? Can we end this?
Like this.
Please end this.
You're so close, though.
Yeah.
I am, but it's gonna take another 10 minutes.
Okay,
Let's
so
end this now.
anyone who's made it this far into the video, post a second comment saying the dish ran away with the spoon.
And Cyreides suffering already.
That's good.
I think my didn't catch Al's impression sadly, but oh well.
Oh, hey, by the way, Al, you know how?
Eric. Sorry.
This is just good lore I'm going to discuss here. So you know how Vitus and Daniel Davison drew, right?
Yes.
What were they drawing?
No. Like they both took over an hour to finish their speedrun. So basically, I was talking to Ratchet 5 about this because, like, basically if they both draw, then Cola Pro gets kind of fucked over, right?
Yeah.
One of them will have one. So what's going to happen is...
we were talking about that, actually, and
Did he tell you the arrangement we've come up with?
Well, I'm hoping it's the one that I suggested, but tell me.
So if they both end up finishing in the top 4, then they'll have to do a rematch, right? And the rematch will nullify the original race. So someone will have to win and someone will have to lose, is what I'm saying. So someone will end up with 2 points, someone will end up with 0 points.
Very good.
I think that's fair.
Perfect. Yep, that's excellent. That's actually what Ratchet and we discussed that at length, and that's what I wanted to happen, was for if it does come into play, then for them to redo it, because neither of them actually completed any objective in the speedrun, so it's kind of
so how does that even conclude though? Like,
is this just an impromptu talk show now?
Yeah, basically.
They got a time limit draw, basically.
Oh, I see.
I can't do it, man.
Yeah, you can.
I've died twice now into that fucking lava.
Oh no.
Hurry up, I need to...
be this bad.
I know, right? I need to have a shower and I need to brush my teeth.
We could have just ended.
I need to do things. Come on, I gotta... I'm wearing clothes, but I'm wearing clothes I wore yesterday. I need to change into other clothes.
God, imagine the smell.
No, don't imagine.
I will verify that I've spent about 3 or 4 weeks around Angus and he never smelled bad. He always smelled absolutely fine.
Well, I mean, it's called a razor sharpener. I don't know.
I was really impressed with everyone's hygiene in Japan. Everyone smelled great. Everyone.
If this is gonna be in the video, someone should do a death counter.
Yeah, I think people are just silently just wanting you to finish. They're not saying anything.
They're intrigued by the lore discussion.
Death counter, someone should put the fairy tale.
Yes, of course.
I don't know. I just think having a rematch between Daniel Davidson and Vitus could be interesting because, like, they basically like their draw could be inconsequential and they might finish 5th and 6th or something, or Daniel Davidson might lose some more matches and then one of them might be, so if one of them's out of the top 4, then obviously they don't have to rematch because like it doesn't matter. But if like they both are tied for 3rd place, right, then someone has to go through ahead of the other, and the only way we decide that is a rematch. And if they're rematching,
3rd time to charm.
Well, their first match will be classified as void, and then the rematch is the official match. You know?
Yeah,
Wait, but here's the thing. Like, one of the things I mentioned is that Color Pro is going to get fucked over there. When I feel like that's unfair on him, because they, like, I know what you're saying. You're saying like if they both finish 3rd by way of the draw, then they rematch. I think that they should just rematch anyway, because imagine
How long
they
ago
both,
did Skater finish?
like 20 minutes.
Oh wow.
What are you saying, Al?
Yeah, so like, if say they both finish a point ahead of Cola Pro, I think that's really unfair on Cola Pro, and it should be like a triple threat, in my opinion. Or they have to redo it, and then the loser has to face Cola Pro for 4th or some shit. I don't know. But
Hey, I'm only gonna make I know what you're saying. I'm only gonna make it a rematch which is likely to happen, that they both draw and then they like if it's a certified top 4, right? Because obviously they're probably both going to be in the top 4, you would think, right? But because there's tied on points, they'll probably both end up on the exact same amount of points.
Yeah.
In the top 4. So then in that, I mean, yes, Colapro lost to them both, right? Or who did he lose to? Did he lose to both of them, or did he beat both?
I don't know.
He beat Witters, technically.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, yes, but that was also a fucky win, actually. Because he didn't
but
quite...
Witters gave him the win, though, so...
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not too, like... I don't think Colapro is too hard done by, to be perfectly honest.
Well, like,
that was a weird win, because he didn't finish the race, and they still declared himself the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of just quit the boss after beating it and went back. I'm like, hey, wait a minute.
It's weird, because if you look at the footage, he doesn't actually hit exit level. That's the weird part.
Yeah.
I think it was down, if I remember correctly, they were discussing it, and it might be like an emulator, or like a... What was it? Might be like some kind of
or something.
problem with it.
See, that's
like
the thing. That was the conclusion that myself and Andrew Fisher came to. But then he seemed to indicate that he actually did just exit level, but that just wasn't.
Yeah, I saw the pause menu since he was streaming it.
Yeah.
So he did exit it. I go like, wait, what are you doing?
Yeah, because.
Yeah. So
why would you do that?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little like suspicious about that win. I think it's not quite a. It's a suspicious. That's why I'm not too like. I'm not saying like, oh, poor Colapro, you know, he's so hard done by. I feel like if it comes down to it, where the draw will make a difference, then obviously rematch. But if the draw doesn't make a difference, then I think it's fine.
Yeah. I feel like if they both make it into the next round by 1 point, then that's when it kind of makes a difference.
Yeah, exactly. So but what I'm saying though is that they'll probably both be on the same amount of points anyway. I think what's going to happen is, if I look at it now, right, they're both. Well, Daniel Davidson hasn't done as many races as Vitus, but they're both looking to be on track to basically beat the same people and lose to the same people. I think they'll both lose to Gladiator. I think they have both lost to Gladiator actually.
They might have.
So Gladiator. Vitus beat Gladiator, and Daniel Davidson lost to him. Oh no, sorry, Daniel, the wrong way around. Daniel Davidson beat him, and Vitus lost to him.
Yeah. Also, I think this video's gone on for about 45 minutes at this point.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we good? I finished beat Gnasty Gnorc.
Yeah, I think we're good. Let's wrap it up.
I may have.
So that has been the ISGP cast.
Oh, great.
I also finished our original goal, which was the 22 Dragons and the 2200 jumps.
Yeah, but like I said, that would have taken me like an hour. This is why I didn't want to do that goal.